Oh, MJ. Don't look that hard. Y'all the one started this shit.
You know what?
Y'all all just down here. I've been trying to record for a good 30 minutes. First of all, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with the new video. I want to wish you guys a happy 2014. I hope y'all 2014 got started off right. I've seen a lot of ratchet pictures on Instagram with y'all being drunk and passed out all over the clubs and stuff. I've seen one great shit coming up. Just later shit coming out. People just throw it up and everything.
This wasn't a follower, was it?
No, it wasn't one of our followers, but you know how they caption pictures and stuff. So I decided to bring in 2014 a different way.
Bad taste. Whoever took the picture got bad taste.
Make sure y'all thumbs up this video and share this video on Facebook and Twitter. You got something to say?
Oh,
okay. I thought he was about to say something. And make sure y'all thumbs up this video, share it on Facebook and Twitter, and please make sure that you share this video and like this video and put it on Facebook and Twitter. And yeah, so I'm gonna let Mikkel. Well, how was your? Well, yeah, we brought in New Year's together actually. We did. I went to Mikkel's church. You know, I sat at the back of the church. Mikkel sat in the front of the church because of his duties and stuff. You did all that when you could have just walked across. Be back in an hour. Oh, I'm just.
I will say my name now.
Yeah.
Say my name now.
I ain't saying your damn name. So yeah, you know, we brought it in Mikkel's church. We didn't know that it's New Year's. It's my first time ever in church for New Year's Day, and I enjoyed Mikkel's. He's the bishop, right?
Pastor.
The pastor. See, they got too many different names. The pastor. I just enjoyed his preaching. How he was saying, you know, leave some things in 2013. You can forget people, but you still have to forgive people too. You just can't go on and not forgive people. He just talked about so much, and I just really, really enjoyed it. I wish he went on a little bit longer, but you know, people had to get out of this. 12 o'clock, you know how people start shooting up stuff. Mm-hmm. And one of Mikkel's church members actually got her window shot out. And you know, I didn't know what she wanted Mikkel to do. Like, she be going at Mikkel. I'm like, Mikkel, let's get the fuck out of here, because we're in West Philly, and a lot of stuff goes on in West Philly. Like, why are you walking down the street in West Philly and there's nobody else outside? I think you up to something. So I was glad to get out that area. But you know, I came home, Mikkel came here, we bullshitted around and stuff, and you know, that's how I started my New Year's Day. I was actually working on some videos. I'm trying to create a new intro for the show where I'm learning new program stuff, but I'm not going to tell y'all about all the stuff that I want to do for 2014. So that's why I told y'all. You want to
get some people to help you?
Yes, but I want to try to do it for myself, because I'd like to learn all of that fancy stuff. So I bought some stuff from the iTunes bookstore, and I made like a little intro. It was a nice little intro, but I know I could do better than that. So I just want to do some different stuff. As you can see, we're trying to get these shirts done, and right now it's a mess. You know, we arguing and fighting and picking what we like, what we don't like, but it's going to come together. And just to let you guys know, Scorpion Show shirts will be on sale January 8th through the 14th at 20% off. That's from January 8th to January 14th. And all you have to do is use the code MONEY20. And I'm going to have the link just to make sure I put the right code in there so you guys can start saving some money on some new Scorpion Show shirts. How was your weekend? Because I've been talking. Did you do anything besides work?
No.
No?
No, I didn't do anything.
And Mom, how was your weekend? Sick. Go ahead. What?
She said fine.
Oh, she
I was sick, but I was. Thank God I'm all right now.
I was sick too, but I got over mine.
Yeah, and Mikkel had this irritating cough while we was on his way to his church. And then his pastor had the nerve to have a cough too. Like, they had to keep giving him bottles of water. Y'all need to get it together.
But he got the word out, didn't he?
He sure did.
He
coughed and I got it.
Did you throw it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He said put a word back there. Say everybody, take it and throw it back, but don't come to it.
You didn't get on your knees to pray either.
Yes, I did get on my knees.
Did you?
I turned around.
I didn't see
we
it.
all got on our knees and turned around to pray.
I know Avery did too.
Yes,
I know that's right.
prayed. Yeah. Then you one of the I guess he's one of the trustees or somebody from the church. He was back there crying. I was like,
I know that's right.
He was on his knees crying. He had on a brown suit.
I wasn't back there. I was in front.
Oh, you were.
That was because ever since he called himself being grown, it wasn't that it was his first time of going to the church on New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
You.
It was.
It was not, because I used to take y'all to the 12 o'clock baths. And I said, ever since you call yourself being grown, you stop. God didn't stop. You stopped.
I didn't stop. I never been. Now look, as long as I can remember, we have never been to a midnight mass.
Well, listen, your mother would know, Kevin.
What'd I say? I'm grown.
Yeah, what she's saying is, she said that ever since you got grown, you stopped going.
No,
she said when you was a child.
I am not going to argue about when I've been to church at
So your mom don't know what you're talking about.
I can tell you where I've been every year.
Yeah.
If she took us, I must have been 5 or 6.
That's what she's saying. She didn't say anything else
but
but
as
that.
we got older, we was never.
That's not what she said. Listen to what she
made
said.
it seem like ever since you got grown.
No, this is what I'm saying. No, what she said was ever since you got. Are you? She said ever since you got grown, you didn't go. That's what she said. She said that she took y'all when y'all was kids. That's why you don't remember.
So what happened when we was teenagers and when
y'all
we
stopped?
like
That's what she said. Y'all stopped going.
If anything we did, we went to church on Christmas Eve. But we never been in no church. We've never been in the church at midnight. I can't. Like I up in this.
Now you got amnesia.
Oh yeah.
All right, well go ahead.
We never. As long as before I was grown, we spent every New Year's.
As long as you showed up this time, that's all it really
I was
counts.
there, and I think
what you don't remember and all that crap don't really count.
She trying to make us.
But as long as you remember this time,
you remember
how to get there.
You remember, right?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Ain't no got to remember. I know.
Because you the one who took them.
Hey.
But he's saying you didn't.
I had the whole crowd with me.
Mikkel.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling
you. I know if anybody knows. She knows.
I would know. I have a very vivid memory.
You got the mind of an ox.
I have the mind of an elephant. I don't forget nothing.
Have it your way.
That's right.
Have it your way.
She trying.
Go ahead on, baby.
She trying it. I've been there. This
way,
is my
baby.
first midnight mass.
You running it down here.
All right. This is my first midnight. So we started the new year off with deaths.
Who do y'all believe, Kevin or his mom?
Y'all better believe me.
I know.
You know she does.
If she took us, I must have been like 3 or 4.
That's what she was saying.
No, she was saying since you got grown, this your first time going back, but you used to go all the time. No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, you don't remember. You got amnesia.
Let me tell y'all something. I will remember. We're not gonna argue about this. We got a show to do.
Right.
We got shirts to make. Come on.
End of subject. Close.
There we go.
Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Pass that business.
Yes, go ahead, Mikkel. Get a little church praise. Okay. So we started the new year off with some deaths. We found out about a lot of deaths. The one that was crazy to me was James Avery from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He passed away. He was suffering from what you call that? Heart surgery. What you call it? Open heart surgery. He suffered from complications from open heart surgery. And his co-stars, what's their names? Tatiana Ali, Alfonso Ribeiro, and Aunt Viv. They all, gave their Janet Hubert. They all gave their statements about him. And I think he was one of the best TV dads, especially with us growing up. We had the Cosbys. We had Frank Mitchell. We had James Avery as Uncle Phil. Carl Winslow. And then you had the he was an African American. Rock was tough.
Wait, Rock wasn't even a dad.
I didn't get into
he
rock.
Kids, did he?
I didn't get into rock till I was like in my teens. When it used to come on TV One.
Not like that.
I didn't like it neither, but as I got older, it really got to.
He wasn't a dad, but he was a good uncle.
He was a good figure, and I liked Step by Step. A lot of these shows I like as I got older.
My grandmother loved hanging with Mr. Cooper.
He was kind of funny, but it was, it was kind of weird, I guess, with him living with 2 women and they raising a child that wasn't his, and then they got rid of some of the characters. But, anyway, he passed away. So we want to send our condolences to James Avery. And we found out that Juanita Moore passed away. I didn't know who she was. Mikkel knows about all the old Hollywood film stars, and I found out that she played in one of the most amazing movies in the imitation of life, life, which I had a chance to watch over the weekend, because I'm like, if I sit here and Mikkel talk about this movie and I didn't see it, he would curse me out.
And everyone saw it.
Yeah, everyone's seen it.
My post had over 1,000 likes that I posted of her passing, and everybody was like, they grew up. That was a movie that it was like you could not know about Imitation of Life like that because I think it's like 2 versions.
Mm-hmm. One from 1991.
But I only actually it is. Mm-hmm. I saw both of them, but the one that sticks out the most is the one with Lana Turner and Juanita Moore and Sandra Dee. Sandra Dee played the daughter. Mm-hmm. It was a really good movie, and it's a really good, powerful scene with Mahalia Jackson saying
at the end. Oh my God, I was about to cry at that end.
Yeah, that gets everybody.
Yeah, it was a really, really good movie, and it was weird, but it happens with black mothers and white fathers. That's been going on forever, and it's still going on. But she really could not accept the fact that she was a black woman and hated that.
The daughter.
Yes. Yeah. And
so go ahead. I'm sorry.
The mother just tried. She tried as much as she could. Try to love her, and she died of a broken heart. To me, I know she was sick, but I think she died more so of a broken heart in that movie. And then I could tell that the young girl was so into Steve. I'm like, wait a minute, something ain't right with this. And then as soon as I caught on, she started talking about it in the movie. But it's a really good movie. If you have Netflix, I suggest that you watch that movie. I also was trying to watch one of the movies you was telling me about. With the 2 actresses that did the movie together, and they didn't like each other.
Whatever Happened to Baby Jane?
Yes, it wasn't on there, but
That's
it was
a great movie too.
But they had one of her other movies on there. It was from the 50s. Oh my goodness!
Cool. Which one? Betty Davis or Joan?
Betty Davis. It's a big time movie. 14 Oscars. Yes, I was trying to get into that.
That's a great one too.
I fell asleep.
That was like one of her comeback rules, because for a while she was big, and then she had that drought. And then when she did that movie, it kind of like threw her back out there again.
Okay. Well, Happy New Year.
Fuck you, Kevin.
Oh, you didn't see her on New Year's?
Yeah, I seen her.
I was about to say.
She like, what's going on? Why y'all down here?
Yeah, take your funky ass upstairs.
You downstairs today. So I want to talk about the...
one more person. Joan Fontaine. She died too. Now, a lot of people don't know about Joan Fontaine, but you all know about Alfred Hitchcock.
In her late 80s.
No, she was 96. Because, her sister from Going with the Wind is still living.
What?
Her older sister, yeah. So anyway, Joan Fontaine is an Oscar winner. She died too. And this is one of the things that a lot of people don't know. Alfred Hitchcock, who was a famous director, mystery director,
Mikkel know all his movies.
Joan Fontaine was the only actress that starred in an Alfred Hitchcock movie that won an Oscar. Out of all the movies he made, she was the only actress to win an Oscar in one of his movies.
But were they nominated? His previous?
Yeah, like other actors, she was the only one to ever win.
Did they have something against Alfred Hitchcock?
No, he was a huge director. It's just that, sometimes you win them and sometimes you don't. And her sister, Olivia de Havilland, they had a big feud ever since. Well, they said it was like during childhood, but they had a big feud it kind of came about when their mom died in the 70s, and one of them threw a memorial and didn't invite the sister.
Oh God!
And so they stopped talking, and so for years they just didn't speak to each other. And so when Joan Fontaine died, Olivia de Havilland put out a statement saying that she was saddened by her sister's death. But they were kind of like rivals too, because Olivia de Havilland was also a big Oscar winner. They were 2 sisters who were big stars,
and they couldn't get along.
And they just didn't get along.
Were they black or white?
They were white. Olivia de Havilland is actually one of the last surviving stars of Gone with the Wind, and that's a whole movie.
So your girl made new songs, huh? She is ghetto now.
You are late. that came out the day after my birthday.
Yeah,
she's not ghetto. That's her. That's not ghetto. That's her.
She trying to be too hood.
She's not trying to be anything. That's her.
She don't even rep Houston like that or wherever she from.
Nina, they gonna get you. Thank God you ain't got no Instagram or Twitter or Facebook.
As much as that girl rep Houston,
No, I'm only joking. I know she's gonna talk shit.
They gonna get Amber.
But I
They
just
can't
never-
get Tanita's name. Amber gonna say,
No,
"Oh, these
she
people
alright.
coming on my face."
Some of the songs is okay. I just never
You
been
like
a,
them.
I never been a Beyonce fan.
We know.
After
We
3
know.
songs, I'm done.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll invite you
Wait.
to. I'll bring you with me to her concert.
That's
So you can
it's
meet her.
okay. Yeah, I like her. I mean,
Speaking of Beyonce, since she brought it up because she wasn't on none of my notes. She really wasn't.
Not on mine.
Miley Cyrus, you know, there's this fake article. Miley Cyrus talking about she replaced Beyonce because she got hips and curves and
she can sing
and then
and dance better than
Beyonce
Beyonce.
stars them and everything. It was fake, but y'all Beyonce stands, y'all really need to turn down sometimes because y'all don't make Beyonce look good. And then what really kills me is that y'all wish death upon these people. Like, it's not that fucking serious to wish death upon somebody and you sitting there behind a Beyonce picture. It's not going to get you no clout with the game, okay? You're not going to get invited to anything. All you'll just be is a hardcore B stand. Some of y'all need to calm that down. And then y'all went in on Chili. Now see, Chili.
Then they went in on that girl wants to party.
Oh yes, we got to keep it going. But see, Chili kind of extra.
Yeah.
Because when you say things that must go in 2013, okay.
What did she say? 'Cause I missed
She
that
said things that must go. And she had a list of things that must go. She said Queen B, or any other term other than Beyonce needs to be extinct. It needs to stop.
But she wasn't throwing shade at Beyonce.
No, but
she was just throwing shade at the term.
So what?
Yeah.
But I
see what you're
but
saying.
See, I don't like Beyonce, but y'all not gonna get me together.
Yeah.
Cause now this is like everybody jumped on her dick. Ever since, I've never seen Beyonce.
Me neither. And you never see me say it or hear me say it either.
I'd rather say
No.
B. I'm not
Right.
saying that Queen B.
Right.
I say B.
Right.
But I think Chili knew that she was going to get that. Like, you don't. I just want y'all celebs to know, whether you meant shade or no shade at all, do not post stupid stuff because they will get you.
Not little Mo.
You don't come for the queen.
And K. Michelle.
Yes, you don't come for the queen. Stop it. With all of this underline shade or borderline,
So you know
don't
what it was?
even go near the line.
That TLC movie got Chili's head up in the clouds.
Like, I feel like somebody asked me, what do I think TLC could do? I don't know. They gotta make quality music. I mean, the
They
young
should
people are
add
not.
Mama.
The
Lil
young
Mama
people.
feeling good with them though.
The young people ain't gonna care about
fucking lie to
TLC. They don't.
Lil Mama feeling good with them.
She did good in the movie.
Yeah.
But
But
Lil
that,
Mama
you
cannot be on
must,
stage with those
you
40
must
something
didn't
old
watch.
women.
You must didn't see.
It doesn't even matter.
Yes,
though.
it does matter.
Because they don't even
First of all,
they
Chili
don't
and
look their age.
Chili
They
and
look good.
T-Boz can't even perform.
They
look
can't
good,
even they got to get back on the treadmills and start working out.
What award show was that recently? They was
American
out of
Music
breath.
Awards.
Oh,
They was
Lil
out of
Mama
breath.
outdanced everybody, huh?
No,
Yeah, because they
she
were out
looked
of
a mess,
breath.
too.
She did look a mess. Like somebody just.
here, like, come on.
You a
She's
hater,
picking up
Kevin.
where Nicki Minaj left off.
Where did
With
she
the
go?
outfits. Nicki Minaj got
Nicki
rid of
Minaj
those
clean. Yes.
Yeah, she cleaned
She
up.
said, "I'm at
fast.
Kmart. I'm selling my shit in Kmart."
I see on Queen Latifah selling Kmart. I don't even go to Kmart, but I go in there to see that shit.
I'm not.
I don't even know where there
I
is
ain't
a
even seen none.
Kmart.
I don't see
I
nobody
don't even go to
talking about
Kmart.
No, where is one?
8th and Market.
Kmart.
Nobody goes the hell down.
10th and Market.
Okay.
Kevin goes down there.
I'm trying. And then that girl on 106 Apart. Oh my God! They let that girl delete her Twitter.
She
But she tried it. You
And
don't
she
go on TV
She
and
got on
say,
Twitter and started like, oh yeah, I was talking shit about Beyonce and 106 Apart. She asked for it.
she said, "I'm sorry, but Beyonce has to go in 2013. I
And
mean
it's like, my
14."
face.
Huh?
But-
Yeah, everybody's face is going to be like, because when you come for Beyonce,
If I was in that,
Oh
audience,
my God.
they would kick me out.
it's like what they say. It's kind of like them killer bees where you don't go messing with the hive because
Right.
you're going like
That's
TJ
what-
on
but
that
gonna get
movie.
stoned.
That's what BJ,
Yes.
BJ.
TJ. Well,
That's what Beyonce posted that thing a few years ago about the wasp and the what's her name?
Yeah, but wishing death and all of that, I'ma fuck you
What
up.
movie
when
was
I
that?
see you
My Girl.
die.
When Macaulay Culkin got
Yeah,
killed.
Bobby
Bobby.
Bees. They told him don't go
They
there.
told him
Macaulay
don't. What was
Culkin
his
did
name?
get killed?
Yeah, my girl.
Not in real life, but in that movie.
Oh, yeah. His lips still red.
Look, he is so thin now. I don't know what's wrong with Macaulay Culkin.
You don't know what's wrong.
But look,
Just name a pill.
I'm not. Ooh. Wait, did you see Chris Brown? Wait, because
And
Chris
his
Brown was
girlfriend
looking
tongue
so
kissing.
skinny on the cover. Now he got real fat, like
Because it's probably.
I don't know if that was a real picture or not, but it looked like he look. But you know they hate when you whisper.
Oh yeah, 2014.
Oh yeah, 2014.
Never mind.
But go ahead, what?
No, I won't tell you.
But yeah, Chris Brown, he looked like Olivia Pope cracked out on this magazine. I swear. In the white suit, you ain't see it?
I saw it.
He did look like Olivia Pope cracked out. He looked real bad. Now I want Chris Brown to get himself together in 2014. Then we need to talk about these baby mama drama going on with Dwyane Wade and Ludacris. Now, as we all know, Dwyane Wade has proposed to Gabrielle Union after years of an off-on relationship. During what they call a break, Dwyane Wade got another woman pregnant.
Allegedly.
No, it's
Oh,
true.
no, it's true. He
admitted it.
confirmed it.
He
Okay.
admitted it.
Is it that one with the real big butt that they were showing a picture
No,
of? The light-skinned
girl.
yeah.
Let
Wow.
me just say this, okay? Let me finish. Dwyane Wade got another woman pregnant. Just had the baby in November. And I guess he proposed because he knew that it was going to be a backlash.
But I'm sure he told Gabrielle.
Yeah, but she had to find out before anybody.
Yeah, but I'm sure she already knew probably before the baby was born.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Ludacris, Ludacris got a girlfriend who he's been with off and on too. Then he gets a woman pregnant. I need these men to stop saying that you're on break when you're with these women and start using condoms. Like, condoms do work. You wouldn't have to be in these positions if y'all screw these groupies with condoms. Like, and plus, how can you? I don't understand how these women still stay when they going raw into these groupie holes. Like, you don't know what they have.
Well, look at Hillary. She still stayed after Bill with raw in Monica's mouth.
Look, she forget time and everything. But
Where is Monica Lewinsky?
Monica Lewinsky.
She's big and fat now.
I don't know what she looked like.
You haven't seen her recently? She gained a lot of weight. And
Well,
then she
I
was
would
trying to sell
too.
pocketbooks like 2 or 3 years ago.
QVC?
That was going
Like,
nowhere.
she can't have a
Wasn't
life
nobody-
without anything.
But who was going to buy a
What about
Monica
Lamar
Lewinsky
Odom?
pocketbook?
What's
Not
up with
I. And I don't even wear them.
Well, she need to do something.
What's his name? Lamar Odom or?
What about
Woman
her?
who's married.
Wait, I gotta get back
She
into.
said-
I gotta get back into.
What about him? Don't talk to her like that.
I gotta get back because I applaud Gabrielle Union and Exodus for staying, but that's a little bit to me. That's just a little bit too much.
Cheapness is too much.
Yes,
Period.
but how many times can you be off and on and just keep allowing this to go on and on and on and on? You gotta know your worth somewhere. In the ring and a couple $1 million don't fix what's broken. And all it do is seams it together, but it don't fix it.
My aunt got this thing on her refrigerator that says, people who say money don't buy happiness don't know where to shop. I said, that's right, okay?
Like, come on.
Try at it.
But see, y'all can accept that. I'm not gonna.
I didn't say I could accept it.
No, but it's women that do.
But if you told me,
It's a lot of women that do.
One of them.
It's a lot of.
Oh,
but in some,
she said that she did it before.
Look, that's on her. But in some
My father ain't
instances,
got no illegitimate kids, and you don't cut
No,
that
she didn't
shit out.
say. No, you didn't say illegitimate kids. She was saying money, right? The money, yeah.
no, but in some
Scorpios
cases,
are money hungry.
but not me. You ain't gonna run all over me and
What?
fuck everybody. Fuck you.
Huh?
No,
Yeah, okay.
no, she might like that. That's her.
Okay.
But no,
Ooh, my scorpion on the bread.
yeah, that's what. If you about that life,
You a Scorpio
that's
too?
you.
Yes,
But
I
that ain't
am.
right. You know
Hell
she's
to all the
Scorpio.
Tauruses like Chris Brown, Meek Mills, and everybody else. Janet
Good
Jackson,
night.
Malcolm X, Stevie Wonder.
Malcolm X.
But I really hope it works out for Dwyane and Gabrielle, because the baby mama is fucking ratchet because she's writing letters to Gabrielle saying, "Why do you keep Valentine's Day?"
So then
photos?"
those letters, remember a few months ago or last year, probably early last year, when that mystery woman was hitting up Gabrielle and then she was responding back and they were saying that it was fake and all, that it wasn't really, but I guess it was true.
I wasn't in there.
I was getting, I was in it.
But I'm glad that
I was in it.
I'm glad that Dwyane Wade stood up as a man and said, this is another child to the
He had
bloodline,
to.
and I'm a father. He does a good job with his
Raising
kids.
his own kids, so he had to.
so it is what it is. But I'm not gonna dog them out. I hope they work it out.
Right.
But it's gonna be tough for them to. First of all, how can you just, you be in a relationship with this man for 6 years and then you babysitting his baby and babying his baby, that got to sting like a mother. And I don't give a fuck how much money in the ring, you couldn't get me to stay with that. I'm sorry.
That's why one of these days you have to ask somebody who's been there.
Well, I don't want to be there. Would you stay? Would you? You be with somebody for 6 years.
How many millions he's
you've been there.
Money.
Wait, but see, okay, now look.
Now you want to use me as experience?
You were married.
Okay, I was married.
So let's talk about it.
I was with somebody for 22 years. I had 5 children by this person. This person had a lot of money. Yeah, I enjoyed. My mother said I was addicted to the guy of material things. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would step here and get this and this. Yeah, but then I did feel that pain like later because he went outside. This nigga got 15 kids. I got 5. I mean, I'm just saying, like in between my children, you know what I mean. Right. Then he has children, but when we was before we got our divorce, I'm not talking to you. No, I'm not talking to you because you didn't have any children. No, not all of them. Not Amber and them. He already had 2 other grown kids when I was grown. But you still feel some type of hurt and pain, like because he went raw. He went outside the relationship. You understand what I'm saying?
Y'all were married.
And then I would look at it like, well, the bitch knock on my door and I'd be like, well, here you go. Sit. I let him in. He's sitting right here on the couch. You ain't going to stop my bread because I'm going to get mine from the top.
All right.
That's it. My mother said, don't never leave home empty-handed. So, I wasn't even worrying about her because I ain't got to take care of that goddamn baby.
Right, he do.
You know what I mean? He do. That's his problem. That's his situation. Mm-hmm. I'm in my own situation with mine. Mm-hmm. Now they're grown, thank God. I don't even have to talk to him no more. We divorced. It's fine. Mm-hmm. He's not Madison's daddy. Madison got her own daddy. Right. But you do feel hurt. You feel some kind of hurt because it's just unexplainable. Mm-hmm. Because you feel betrayed in a way. Like, you out here messing with these chicks raw. You know what I mean? That's not good. That's not healthy.
But in a situation like that, what you're saying is in a situation like that, not everybody leaves because there's certain reasons why they stay, whether it be for material things or money, or it could be for love.
It could be for money. You know what, at Mikhail, after I had looked at it and after my mom had said when the millennium was coming in 2000, I left. Mm-hmm. Because he didn't have no growth. We couldn't grow together. Right. So I decided to leave. You were still out here making babies, still doing you, even though you still had money. I took all that I could take to my mother's house when I left. She said, well, I didn't take anything that he could come, give me my this and that, banging on the door and everything. I made a decision that we couldn't grow together. He wasn't going to stop living his life or doing the things he do. Leopards don't change their spots. Mm-hmm. So I just left and I never looked back. And it's 2014. It's been 14 years we've been separated, but you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I wasn't in love with him. I loved him, but I never was in love with him, Mikhail. And it's a difference between love and in love. Right. Now, if I was in love with him, it would hurt like hell. Mm-hmm. Because it tears through you. You just have a ball, a knot in your stomach that's like you can't swallow that all the time. You just feel real hurt.
That's true. That's true. So not everybody can leave, Kevin.
No, they can't.
There's certain situations why people stay. Like, for instance, I always thought...
She might be in love with him,
Yeah, and you know what? And I always thought that about Hillary Clinton. Because for your husband, for y'all to be so public, and then your husband to do something like that, and it becomes... Because usually things like that, you look at that as a private situation. Like, you go through that with you and your family. But for that to have been such a big thing because of who he was... And then when she stayed, a lot of people were like, well, why the hell would you stay with a man like that?
Well, why the hell should she run?
And that's what some people said too. She was married to him for so long.
What's the use of running?
Right.
Yeah. You still have the security of your home, possessions, the things that you might want and whatnot. It's a lot of stuff involved. You didn't have to run from no damn body. Mm-hmm. I stayed right there and hung right on his ass just like she did. She did the right thing. Ain't letting go for what? When she get tired, she'll leave. That's if you let some damn body else have it. When she get tired, Mikhail, she'll leave.
Yeah. She ain't going
nowhere. She ain't going there because they damn near 70. She ain't going nowhere.
It's like the game. The girl that's supposed to marry the game. I'd have been married the game. Game, you can do what you want. I'm marrying you for that cash.
But see, the thing about the game is, I feel as though with his fiance, she knows
want to be his mother.
She knows how he is.
So
but see, she's trying to change. That's what I was getting ready to say.
I would have been married him.
You know how he is. we all know how the game is.
Yeah.
That's a
Clip,
good
my man.
a rap. Who's going to do his thing? And the game is one of those people that you know for a fact that you ain't going to look at him and say, his show's good. It's a good show. And I like the game on his show because he's a good father with his kids, like T.I. is. But see, the thing is, his fiance, I understand where she's coming from because women or period. When you with somebody, you don't want them to go out there and cheat. But see, his fiance to me is living in a fantasy world if she thinks that he ain't going to go out there and cheat.
But she knows he's going to cheat.
Yeah, but she's trying to reel him in. Her whole thing is she stopped the whole marriage because now
she can't stop that.
Well, she stopped the wedding because she's looking at now. Okay, you ain't proven to me that you changing, so I don't want to get married until you change. And he's not going to
just keep getting the child support.
You know, this is the man that you met and got involved with and had these kids with. So now,
how many kids they got?
Are those 3 all with him?
I think
no,
the
I think
girl
2
is his, and the 2 boys are 2 by somebody else. I'm not sure, but that little girl is beautiful. She looks just
she's
like
beautiful.
And
you know what? I
think
his oldest son is by somebody else, and then the second boy and the girl is by her.
Yeah, they get their cute kids.
Y'all girls put up with
all 3 of his kids are cute, and the little girl is very.
Oh, trust me, Gabrielle Union is feeling she's
feeling
type of way.
Yeah, she's feeling hurt, but she also knows what she's doing too at the end of the day.
Yeah. Well,
she's gonna marry Dwyane Wade, and if he starts acting up again, she's gonna divorce him and she's gonna take all his money.
But hopefully she get a check.
She needs to have a baby though.
You know she gotta get a baby.
But Shorty popped out 5.
Have a prenup.
Shorty popped out 5.
Yeah, he go Shaq, buy Doofy.
Shorty ain't gonna it's not.
Shorty about her bread, baby.
Always.
Shaq trying to not let Shorty get a new TV
Buy
show.
Shaq. He needs to go to
he said they're not doing good in school. And that's not
They're probably not doing good in school.
Well, that's a bad reflection on her.
That is a bad reflection of her.
Yeah, she's too busy being cute.
Okay. She was sitting cute at that party we do that Tamar party.
Yeah, she did look nice.
She did look like she was. But she was sitting off in the corner.
I was like, Shorty, where you going? I was like, you here from us all night. Get over here and get in this corner.
Oh hey.
Yeah, we talk about you every week. Oh really? What y'all do?
Will that shit still come on?
No, it's not. But we gotta switch the gears. We gotta talk about something serious because this rapper in Chicago who killed his mother or had his mother killed for $90,000 in her bank account and for 2 life insurance policies.
That's a shame.
Went around on YouTube making videos or going to strip club, making it rain on people. I don't know if he was high or whatever, but he was making videos biting and tearing up money.
He probably was wet.
Let me show you him.
BCP.
And how did they find out that he had his mom killed?
The cops, because I guess the cops been investigating him and they had stopped.
Look at him. That was $100 bill that he just ripped up.
Look.
Yeah, something's wrong with him, Kevin. He's not all the way there.
No, he's not all the way there.
So when did they?
They locked him up on Thanksgiving. Christmas Eve.
And that last video was 2 weeks ago.
Then they locked up the 2 people that was his accomplices. They staged it as it was a break-in, and he got his mother stabbed up, then shot up, and then he went on the news like a couple months later saying like he knows what it like to lose somebody due to violence because his mother got killed, and he said it like with a straight face. He got his mother killed.
They should whoop his ass.
And look at him on here like throwing all that money around. Like, that's hard. Your own mom for $90,000? Is that
like? I hope they fuck him up in there. It's not that serious for no.
That's what money has become to these people now.
That's bad. But it is terrible in Chicago.
You would want to kill your mom for $90,000.
No, she had more money than that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the gist of it: $90,000, and you're killing,
and you're wasting it on girls.
And taking $100 bill and ripping it with your mouth. You can just go.
Oh, okay.
And taking the money and just ripping it.
That just makes me.
People like him, there is really a special place in hell.
They're gonna
you
fuck
said
him
in
up.
hell.
In hell.
You said a special place.
It is a special place in hell for him. All the way in the front. All the way in the front. He's gonna meet the other demons at the gate of hell. He's gonna be the greeter at the gate.
But how can you take a picture of you sleeping and you can sleep knowing that you killed your mother?
Knowing that you had your mother
ass in jail.
Knowing that you had well, that's just like Ted Bundy, whatever which one it was, sleeping in that apartment with all those dead women in that trunk in his apartment.
Stink. You know how a body smells?
Stinking
Oh
in
my
that.
God.
Yeah, all those bodies in that trunk stinking. Damn, what that University
That's
City?
a smell you will never forget.
No, it's not.
Trust
Trust me, I know because I work in a hospital. Try smelling when they take out a catheter out the side of you. When they take that out, when they take not the catheter. No, I think that is the catheter. When they take it out, let me tell you something. When they take the thing out, when you
off the colostomy bag.
yeah, when you have that. When you take that out with the poop out of your side, poop coming out of your side is a totally different smell than poop coming out of your behind. Wow. It is unbearable smell. Because it's coming from out of here. It's not, you're not pooping out of you. It's coming, they're poking inside of you, inside of you, and it's pumping out of you. People who get shot and who can't, like, you know, things like that. It is a totally different smell. It's a smell where you really have to wear like a face mask. Ooh, you're like, oh my God, it's bad. It's like really bad.
I don't even want to picture it because I could just
imagine somebody regular pooping and it stinks bad, but then it coming out of a bag and it's coming out of your side. Oh. See, some of the things before working in the hospital, I always said there's no way I could. But then working in the hospital, it becomes second nature to you. You're like, oh, I'm used to that. But then people who are not used to it, they're like, oh, you not like, child, hold it in.
But I really hope that they get him together in that jail. I know they probably gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him. He's not gonna make it.
People were leaving the comments. Somebody said, I can't believe you throwing money around your mother and you didn't even.
Yes.
It's just crazy.
One of these days, not that much.
One of these days, if it didn't already happen, it's going to hit him so hard what he had done to his mom, and he's going to want to kill himself.
He's going to want to kill himself. He's going to want to kill
himself. Once he hits him what he had done to his mom. That's a shame. You can't even tell your own kids what you got, because then you got now the kids is killing you.
Yeah, and she was poor. They grew up in the projects, and you know she made her money. Had like I guess 2 hair salons, making that money. And then the sad thing about it is that she probably left everything to him because he's the only child. Because he's the only child, but yeah, he don't want to wait until she died from natural causes. He want to kill her.
Because of drugs.
Yeah, that's what it was. Drugs had to been involved in that. You can't tell me no different.
And then they told me
he probably was wetted up in that video. He wanted to wet. He probably was wetted up in that video. And probably when his mom died, he probably never even mentioned the fact that his mom had died.
Just biting and tearing up money.
Who does that? Like, who does that? He ain't never getting back on Instagram.
Talking about y'all better stop playing with God. Yeah, this is the appropriate video to be your last one.
No, you better stop playing with him.
And let's talk about how Jennifer Hudson is the best boss out here. She bought her assistant a brand new house. And then he fell out. I would have fell out. Somebody bought me a damn house. Like, that was just so nice of Jennifer Hudson to do. I got to give you a shout out. Like, I know you're doing your movies here and there, but I don't know what you're doing right now. Honestly, but
who does?
To buy somebody a house that's just your assistant.
That's nice. I mean,
that is
making
amazing.
Yeah. She did what Carrie did to her on Sex and the City when Carrie brought her to Louis Vuitton.
Bitch, she went off of that bag.
Because you know why? Because Carrie got tired of her renting the bags. Remember, she was renting them.
Bag balls still.
Yeah, she was renting them. And Carrie said, "Oh no, you're not gonna be coming to my house with me with a rented bag. I'm gonna get you your own bag."
Yeah, don't keep lining all this stuff all up on this table either.
Oh, she's talking about that.
All that shit in the way.
Yeah. So shout out to Jennifer Hudson buying her assistant a house.
Can somebody buy me a damn house?
Somebody buy me a house. Can somebody buy us a studio?
That was very generous.
It was. I need to charge the phone for my income tax. I'm joking. I am joking.
Yeah, you know they're gonna hit you up on Instagram.
Okay. No, but let me tell you something. I be like, how do y'all do that? Because I be like, I couldn't do that because I'd be so scared to do that.
The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Tell me you seen The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
I missed the one with Portia and the Underground Railroad. But,
oh yeah. First of all, Portia is just a lost cause. I don't give a damn. Everybody that went to school knows that the Underground Railroad was. Here we go. Answer it fast. Hello. Yes. Tell them hi and keep it moving.
No, you got to hi.
Everybody that went to school knows that Harriet Tubman was the leader of the Underground Railroad. And for her to sit on TV and ask, what time does the train come for the Underground Railroad? That was stupid. I don't care how much Brown will pay you to act stupid on television. I would never disrespect my grandfather's legacy when he was one of the people that was a part of the civil rights movement and say something stupid like that.
There you go. There
And then had the nerve to go and watch Raven Live last night and defend what you said.
What time does the train leave?
By Portia.
Portia's train has left
She
the
is
station.
just, it been left the station. You can tell Cordell, marry her, and say,
for her look,
you're going to wear these clothes I buy you.
that I buy
You're
you.
gonna go with it.
And you're going to go with it. Because she said, what time does the train
come for
leave?
the
I would
Underground
have told her the same time your train left.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
She was out to lunch. She was out to lunch in that church when they went to the talking about the Underground Railroad. Then you know it was this big thing. Like I'm still mad that they only went to Savannah. You mean to tell me all that money that the housewives got, they could only go to Savannah, Georgia?
Well, that's where Lene wanted to go.
No, Nene should have wanted to go somewhere like on a nice island with the girls. It was the summertime.
Well, she didn't want to go.
It was
to
the
the
summer.
island.
Go to Punta Cana somewhere.
Wasn't she paying for the trip? It was her
They
trip.
only took a bus. They don't cost money to go to Savannah.
Okay, well she didn't want it. She didn't want to pay to go to the island. She wanted to treat her girlfriends to Savannah.
So then you know they.
And I think Nene said she ain't never
And
been.
then Nene really showed the ass cursing out, because we haven't talked about Housewives in a while. Curse out Cynthia about how she's raising her daughter.
Right.
How you going to tell somebody how to raise their child?
And your son is walking in Walgreens,
Still in
what was he still?
raisins.
Razor blades. And you would tell somebody how to raise their daughter and what she should and should not do with her daughter.
Now look.
But see, no, hold on.
Go ahead.
Because Cynthia, let me tell you something. Cynthia is one of those women that don't argue. She just don't argue. Because the way her and her husband was going back and forth, Cynthia was very calm. And while I was watching, I kept saying, Lord, please give me that type of calmness when I'm arguing with people. Because Cynthia didn't raise her voice. She just was like calm the whole time her and Peter was arguing. But back to Nene. Nene, first of all, I understand that you feel as though Cynthia's daughter is too young to be dating. Fine. That is your opinion. Some people may agree with you. I may kind of agree with you
13
too.
is too young.
I mean, yeah, like I said, I may kind of agree with you too. But I am not going to belittle Cynthia and say, oh, you don't need to. She don't. If Cynthia wants her daughter to date and if she allows her daughter to date at 13, then that is Cynthia's business. Like Cynthia said, she takes them everywhere, her and her boyfriend, she picks them up. And, you know, she's always there monitoring them. So that is Cynthia's business. But Nene, for you, the big ass pot to call the kettle black. How dare you try to criticize Cynthia about how she's raising her child when your oldest son got arrested at Walgreens or Walmart for stealing razor blades, okay? When his mom is one of the biggest reality TV stars and he's in Walgreens stealing razor blades? And then you had the nerve, the audacity to go off on Sheree for saying something about your kids. Cynthia should have gave you the same medicine you gave Sheree. Because I would have tore you a new asshole and told you the same way you went off on Sheree about saying something about your child, you don't say nothing about mine and how I raised mine. Because that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yes.
And
And
then I would
then
have left it just like that.
and then they arguing about, I guess Athens is still so small. Who husband screws who husband?
Oh, God.
This and that.
Oh, my God.
Monique, that's a situation you should have never brought up
Right.
about your husband sleeping with these girls. Like, who your husband dealt with in the past, who he dealt with in the past. To me, it's not a conversation piece with these girls at the table. So they can talk about maybe how bad your man was in bed, or you know, just to open the conversation up. And you know, Kenya is going to want to talk about it.
Okay? Because she wants to get the
She didn't bring them books. Bring them tomorrow. And I'm gonna text Amber to make sure you have them.
Amber just called.
She about to cry. Bring them books tomorrow. Good night.
$52.
$52 for library.
Yes, $52.
What happened?
But that's not nobody's business. He's taping.
No, it's only $52. But they don't. Once they bring the books back, they probably pay like $1 or something like that.
Wait, the books that she owe?
Yeah, because she didn't return the books to the
What they
library.
was charging them was the price of the books. You don't bring them back. They charge you the price of the book.
That's a lot of money, $52.
Ain't it?
How many books was it?
It's like 3 or 4 books.
Oh, wow.
Because you better take them back.
Yeah, they want their money.
Yeah, they got them. Shit, ain't doing them but sitting on the shelf.
You somebody gonna tell the library. But what? Yeah, back to Chuck, because Chuck made it seem like he was the finest thing since sliced bread on last night's episode of the Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh my God!
I did not like how he talked to
Phaedra. Oh, I felt bad for Phaedra.
Oh, like he
because you
made it seem like
a little intimidating. And that's who Apollo.
That's what
I kept saying, because you know what? The way he was talking to Phaedra, you could tell that Phaedra was like a little, because of his authority, Phaedra was kind of like little like, all right, well, you know what? I'm not going to go there with you. But I just thought that it was a little demeaning. It was not a little, it was a lot degraded how he degraded, like how he was talking
because mind you, like on your tweet last night, how he was talking to the boys and girls and telling them how to treat women and how to grow up and stuff, and then you sit there after that and curse them out and talk about, oh, you was just one of the girls on the team. Right. Like, how the fuck do you say, I can't wait until Apollo sees you? Right. Oh, he knows. Oh, yeah, he knows. But I can't wait till he see Chuck at the reunion. Andy, you better have all the husbands on this reunion.
Including Chuck.
Yes, including Chuck, Cordell, all of them. Greg, he don't need to be there.
Greg who?
Okay.
Oh, exactly. I'm tired of seeing him.
All the husbands on
I'm tired of seeing Rumpelstiltskin.
Like, he really talked about Candy and Phaedra like a dog. Like,
you talking about that
y'all messed around in high school, like, but you wasn't.
The one with the mannequin face?
Who?
The one with styling and profiling.
No, that's Dwyane. He long gone off
and he is not sex with no woman.
But he was according. He was. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. And see, Monique, your husband just showed what the kind of man
the thing is, Monique came home from that trip and told him off.
Yeah.
Because he said, he told
But she the one that brought it up.
But she was the one that brought it up, like Nene said. But she brought it up.
And Nene was sitting right there and say nothing. Like, Nene, you like all of this fucking drama, but see, you don't like it when it's on you. But you like to put the heat on everybody else and sit there and smile about it.
Right.
That wasn't funny. Like, you could have stood up, as much as you like to defend people, you could have defended Phaedra. And Phaedra's not going to argue with no man.
No,
she will argue with a woman.
Well, she will argue with, because Phaedra's a lady.
She never argue with no man.
Okay.
And for him to degrade her like that, saying you was just one of the people of the team, like she really thought that they was dating. Don't say you just somebody I fucked. Like, how do you say
he was disrespect? And I mean, he felt this was the thing. He knew what he was going to do and say to Phaedra, and he let Phaedra come and do what she needed to do at the Boys and Girls Club, and then he waited until it was time to go home, and then he unleashed on her. And the only reason why he unleashed on her the way he did was because his wife came home after that trip and unleashed on his ass, okay? Because his wife felt stupid that these two women were sitting at this table and telling him what she asked. Telling her what it is, how they were with her husband. And she didn't like it, so then she went home, and he probably sat there and denied it. Oh no, I never. And then he couldn't wait to get Phaedra by herself and say what it is that he said to her. And it was so disrespectful.
Mind you,
this is somebody's mom, this is somebody's wife that you're degrading like that. In the backseat of your car after you invited her to do you a favor.
Mind you, this is the kind of man that Miss Joyce wanted Candy to marry. She really wanted Candy to marry Chuck.
Mind you. And look at you. But you know, Miss Joyce got her priorities all twisted because she let Derek J do that wig like it was her hair. Okay? So she got her priorities all twisted, okay? Because Derek J was doing that wig and them leggings. Did you see them leggings?
I seen it.
Did you?
Hi, Derek J. Look.
Baby. Miss Joyce
is
on the same train that Phaedra was looking for at the time at the Underground Railroad. That's the train that Miss Joyce is on. Portia. Miss Joyce is riding on that train that Phaedra, no, they can't see me. That Phaedra Portia was looking for.
She's hateful. She's very hateful.
Miss Joyce tried to talk about you wasn't on my side. I felt like you wasn't on my side. Miss Joyce, you went there and started that fight. You have select memory when it comes to
she has dementia. And then she got her sister's thing 1 and thing 2 to come and help her.
Yeah, like they lied. The sister slide on
the girlfriend.
Right. Talking about she came here, what you going to do, what you going to do. Right.
Then allow her to sit there and tell her, why don't you leave? No, why don't you leave? You don't tell me to leave.
And then
I was sitting here before you.
And then Miss Joyce going around giving out interviews talking about they making her look bad on the show. Fuck that. They can only work with what you give them. Yes. If I'm sitting here cursing everybody out, and they say, oh no, they show them. Well, that's what I was giving the camera.
That's like getting the camera.
I wasn't talking about something else. I was going on. You don't want Candy to marry Todd because you listen to fucking Wendy Williams talking about he's an opportunist.
Right.
Stop letting other people think for you. What you should do is try to get to know Todd. Maybe he won't be as you think he is.
Because Wendy Williams needs to worry about her ugly ass fucking husband. And that's an opportunist. Because any man that'll lay up with another man who's walking around like a woman is an opportunist.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you.
I can't take this shit.
Wendy Williams is as big as that door. And you mean to tell me that her husband ain't an opportunist and he's about as big as the size of you and she's about as big as that door?
Wait a minute.
Her husband's short. Yes, he's very short. Maybe she should have been with Shaq. No, I don't know. That would have been a height. They would have equaled each other off when it came to height.
Oh my God.
You know?
I can't.
And then Joyce gonna sit up there and listen to Wendy Williams?
Yes. Like Miss Joyce, get it
She
together.
ain't family.
Yeah, she ain't family. and then see Candy, she sits there looking stupid like
my mama.
Yeah, Candy sit there looking stupid. Like she let her daughter dress her on every episode.
My mama.
Candy came in and looked like little orphan Annie with that bandana on her head last night. And that jean skirt.
Oh.
Or was it jean?
Oh. Miss Joyce talking about she had to go see the doctor because she in so much pain about what's going on with her.
She went to go see a psychiatrist.
Shit, you wouldn't have to go through this if you just mind your business. Candy is almost 40 years old. Candy knows what she wants and what she don't want. And I hope that we don't have to keep talking about what Miss Joyce wants for Candy. Because that could be a new spin-off show. They said Miss Joyce got a man. But she's so worried about who Candy
hit it from the side or the back or something.
Yeah, he's not hitting it right. Her man's not hitting it right. They said that she started dating that doctor that Mama Evelyn stopped talking to.
Are you serious? Who said that? Or you just made that up?
Yeah, I just made it up.
Just like just like Tawana fucking with Cordell.
Right.
Like that's not. You know that ain't true.
I hope not.
Tawanda and Andre are still together.
Yeah, well, hey, Tawanda, I'll call you.
And as long as he can still babysit.
I mean, that's the only Braxton I can call anyway.
Okay. Shit. You trying?
I mean, hey.
We will not throw shade to the Braxtons in 2014.
No,
y'all should have patented that gets had several seats.
Yeah.
That's my brother's shit. I don't like that shit.
No, that's actually mine.
Well, that's
Look, it's ours.
it's y'all. Y'all should have patented that, motherfuckers.
It's alright. It's alright, because you know what?
Or get your fucking life. My brother and them said that shit. Now I don't care about that shit.
Well, I wasn't saying get your life.
Yeah, no, she made that, but it was a saying, but not like how she made it. She did take that to the next level. I'll give her that.
Bye shit.
She did, but you know what? That's alright, because what goes on in the dark will come to the light.
Yes. Amen.
And there's a lot that has to come to the dark
with that shit on it.
From the dark, yeah.
Yes. And I'm going to talk about this new show, Blood, Sweat, and Heels. Did I say it right? Blood, Sweat, and Heels. It's this new show on Bravo that stars Melissa Ford, a blogger, and some other bunch of people.
Melissa Ford is the only one I really know.
Melissa Ford don't look good to me. Like, the industry has been through a lot.
She's been in the industry for a long time.
Oh my God.
And then she's been out of it for a while.
Oh my God. Like, you would think that makeup would enhance people. She's
gotten older, Kevin.
It's women in their 40s that looks cool.
Not everybody ages like Melissa Ford. Not everybody can look like Halle Berry.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, not everybody can age like me.
Huh?
We seen her last night in Jungle Fever. We was dying.
With Halle Berry?
Yeah.
Yeah, they was laughing at Samuel Jackson.
He was hilarious.
That was her first movie.
They just come out. I need money.
Now, how about when she was on Losing Isaiah? It was still that liquor in that store like they ain't see her on that camera.
You ever see the tankers, them reverend, them religious?
Oh, I don't
That's horrible. You know what?
They horrible.
Yeah, that's horrible.
They horrible.
And Candy was on her and Todd was on one of the episodes.
For what?
They horrible.
They friends with them. And they went to go visit them.
You
and
don't talk about money and God like that, man. That's too much.
And then when you talking to your church about having a meeting with your wife midsection, that was enough for me.
The pulpit.
Like, who says that in church?
Right.
McCall's pastor don't do that.
You don't know what he does.
But he didn't talk like
that.
Okay, especially when Mikhail taking pictures all with his wife and everything.
That's my girlfriend.
Shout out to the first lady. What's her Instagram? Let's give her a shout out. Instagram, First Lady SG.
No, I can't remember offhand.
He'll tweet a picture of her. Follow her. Yeah, so I blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, sweat, and heels. It was an alright show, but it's starting off very slow. But next week, it looks like it's going to be a lot of drama. I enjoy getting to know some of the people.
That model was getting on my nerves.
Who, Micah?
Yeah.
Micah reminds me of Alicia Silverstone and Beauty Shop. White girls that want to be black or think she's down, and then she's playing for the cameras.
Yeah, she's doing too much
for the cameras, and I'm not feeling her because it's not authentic.
It's not authentic at all.
Now the girl, Demetria, that's the blogger. I like her. That's the one, the only one on the show with some motherfucking sense. She is, I really don't know nothing about her, but I did, I'm not gonna bring it up. No, because I'll tell you later. Yeah. But she's the only one that got sense on the show. The other girl that works for Good Morning America and sometimes NBC, she was alright, but her luncheon was tired. That Brooklyn and Breakfast series, that whole thing was tired. It should have been just the girls on the show and not outside people. And y'all could have been at a table and y'all could have, I guess, been recording it for a show or whatever. That would have been better than being outside. The girls getting upset because Demetria wrote a blog about what happened at the brunch and y'all getting mad. She didn't use any names. She spoke her opinion. The same shit she told y'all at the table about men is the same thing she put in the blog post. So why are y'all mad? This is just cooped up drama that, that I'm just not here for. Yeah. And it's stupid that y'all mad at her for telling y'all about her experience about men. No, she don't snoop through her man's stuff. Or she said she don't. She probably does, who knows? But you can't be mad at her for saying that y'all weak because y'all with men and y'all gotta keep checking up on them every little move that they make.
They insecure.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do that. If you are going to love someone, you can't have love and then no trust and you can't communicate with them or you can't talk to them about anything. Like y'all sitting up there saying, oh, I check emails, I check this, I check that. If you got to do all that to be with somebody, then you don't need to be with them at all. That's too much fucking work besides just trying to love somebody. Now you got to check their fucking phone, see who they texting, see who they emailing, who on their Instagram, who liking their stuff, who writing on their Instagram, who trying to friend them on Facebook. What did somebody post on their Facebook? What's in their Facebook inbox? That's too much fucking work for me. And ain't nobody got time for that. So if you're going to be with them, be with them. If you're going to love them, love them. But if you think you got to go through all of that, that's the first thing. If you feel you have to do that, you should not be with them because everyone has an intuition or a sixth sense that talks to them. And most of the time, when it tells you something ain't right, it ain't right. And you don't need to watch Maury and take a lie detector test to find out about that. So what she told y'all was the truth, and y'all got mad, and then y'all want to fight the girl. I'll be waiting next week. So we're going to go. See, we told Darren how since he's here.
But what didn't I say what I said? Because I don't have time to wait for him.
Yeah. Now I'm not arguing with nobody.
I'm not
about no damn church.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna go. I smell that food cooking and I'm hungry. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good night. Happy 2014. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And we will see y'all in a couple days. Peace.
Peace in the Middle East.
I don't even feel like getting up and turning this damn camera off.
Where is he?
I don't know. Call him.
No, I'm not calling him. Sure I'm not.
My back.